UK bill to ban protests outside abortion clinics passes First Commons hurdle. This is about the rights of vulnerable women seeking access to health care in safety, anonymity and dignity, says Labour MP.
Here's a summary of the article.
A bill to ban protests outside abortion clinics to protect women from being intimidated by campaigners has passed its First Commons hurdle. Cross-party MPs threw their weight behind efforts by Labour MP Rupa Huq to bring in nationwide buffer zones outside family planning facilities, where protesters have harassed women seeking terminations by calling them murderers or brandishing images of fetuses. Ealing Council was the first local authority to introduce a protest-free zone outside a clinic in 2018 following long-running demonstrations outside the facility. Mose Bruce, chair of the all-party parliamentary pro-life group, said the majority of people gathering outside family planning facilities were acting peacefully. She told MPs, "Let me clear, I do not condone aggressive protest activities outside abortion clinics." A Home Office spokesperson said, "This is a sensitive and complex issue, which is why last year we conducted an in-depth review of protests outside abortion clinics. There are already powers in place for police and local authorities to restrict harmful protests, and the previous Home Secretary asked the police to work closely with abortion services, to ensure that all those visiting these services are not subjected to harassment or intimidation."
This post received a score of 15,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I wished we had this in Germany, mainly older people wanting to decide for women. They also don't realize how many fetus get miscarried in the first trimester. So if they are so desperate to fill our country with German Aryan children, they should probably donate money for more prenatal care, protest for better conditions for mothers, more kindergarten and better chances, but no, that's something they actually had to put their hard-earned taxes into, and we all know that a new football stadium, a new autobahn is far more attractive. If you want to help mothers and don't have any money, you could even volunteer to help single mothers in the household. It's just such a better use of your time and you actually help someone.
Greater than thought through enough. What a mad language, lol.
A rough-coated, dough-faced, thoughtful ploughman strode through the streets of Scarborough. After falling into a slough, he coughed and hiccuped.
"Did you hear about the hair on the hair over here?"
She went for a checkup and the doctor said that the baby's heart wasn't developing correctly. From his experience, if the baby survived to term, then the baby would need immediate open heart surgery. The baby's chances of living past 5 years old were almost non-existent. One of them yelled at her, "You're killing your baby." That was it.
So this is just outside the clinics, right? They're not taking people's rights to protest abortion. I'm 10 million% pro-choice, but I'm also 100 million% pro-free speech.
Yeah, just within a specific distance from the clinics.
Okay, good. I hate that they get to intimidate people like that outside. It reminds me of the women's suffrage movement in the States, where men would stand at polling places with baseball bats.
Yes, I have no problem with them protesting, but everyone has the right to access legal healthcare without intimidation. Abortion is a difficult enough situation to experience. They just need to take it elsewhere.
Very well said. Honestly, didn't know this happened here in the UK.
I didn't either until I saw protesters outside the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh. So not just intimidating those visiting the clinic, but anyone visiting the complex for any reason.
That's awful. I'd buy a dozen eggs and aim for the head.
Great news. If you intimidate a woman for making a decision about her own body, often the most difficult decision of her life, then you are a despicable human being. There are 100 different reasons that a woman makes this choice. None of which are anyone else's business.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.